good morning, good Thursday morning to you. Today I'm coming on here to give you my weigh-in results for the week. I had to refilm this, so I'm a little off because I thought that when I rewatched it back, I realized that I put the wrong weight. So my weigh-in this week was 185.2. And I said earlier in my previous clip that I ended up deleting, I said my weight was 165.2, and I would have been like, what? A 20-pound loss? And then that would have been wrong. So 165.2 and, excuse me, 185.2, which puts me at exactly the same weight as last week. So I feel good. I feel great. I didn't gain, I didn't lose, so it's a 0 for me. I'm going to call this week a wash and be done with it. It was quite funny because so if you saw my previous film or my previous video earlier this week, I did a collaboration with Liz at 23 Points a Day, and we talked about our go-to snacks. So if you haven't watched it, please check it out. And in order to film that video, one of my snacks that I like to keep on hand is angel food cake. But in order to film the video, I had to buy the full cake. And I didn't make it from scratch. I bought it from the bakery. So, yeah, I took my time eating that cake all this past week. So I kind of figured that that kind of caused me to have other sugar cravings and caving into other items that were not healthy snacks. But in the long run, it kind of worked out because remember how we had that physical activity challenge? How are you guys doing on that, by the way? So I was able to get 3 days this week of walking. I completed my challenge. I got 3 days of walking outdoors. So I didn't do an in-home workout, but I worked out and got 10,000 steps Monday through Wednesday of this week. Today is Thursday, so I'm working on another 10,000 step day. So I'm really excited because then I went and I increased it on my Instagram channel. I increased it to 5 days of 10,000 steps each day. So today is, I'm working on day 4 of 5. So I completed 3 of 5 days so far. So that's exciting. So I think that's partly what played into me being able to keep my weight at 0 this week. No gains, no losses, but I'm okay with it. I was more active, and I honestly, I pretty much me, with the exception of my husband and my son eating maybe one piece of that cake, I finished off that whole thing. Not in one sitting, thank the Lord, but throughout the week, I finished it. So just that I would tell you that. Also, I'm going to show you that whole outfit of the day today because I feel good, I look good. Let's go. Let's go see what it looks like. All right, everybody, here is my outfit of the day. This is my beautiful blue sweater that I got from Stitch Fix. And if you can remember, I have this pretty little polka dot shirt on underneath. It's kind of greeny color. And this all came in my Stitch Fix. If you see it a little bit on the top, it looks kind of like it pops through, and it looks so cute there. And then I would show you the back of my shirt. It's really cute. It's got a lot of detailing. And I just think you guys would really love it. Okay, so going down, I have my burnt orange pants on. These are my work pants, which I just think they're so cute, and they match this outfit so well. And this shirt underneath kind of just goes down in the front and on the sides, and it's just a perfect little outfit of the day. I just feel so made up and dressed up and gossied up and looking cute. So yeah, let me do a closer look on my necklace and the top part of my sweater because it looks really cute. Okay, so this is my pretty little necklace that I got from Target. It is just so cute. It's actually 2 chains with 1 clasp on the very back, and it's just so pretty. This is a little gold piece. This is silver with some little detailing. What are those? Like beads, I guess? Anyways, it's just really cute. Dainty and perfect for me. Okay, so this is the top part of my sweater in the back. The detailing is just that it's like crisscrosses with the sweater part. And then you can see my shirt like poking through on the top. So fun. I just feel girly today. Okay, so part of how I get my 10,000 steps in working from home is I do laps around my house. So my house, if you haven't seen it in a previous video, looks like a big silo, if you will. To me, that's what it reminds me of. It's just circular, columnar. And there's a walkway that you can just, on the main level, go all the way around the house in a circle. So when I want to put in extra steps, I just walk the circle. And then after work, I make up for all the rest of the steps I'm missing to equal 10,000, and I take a walk outside. So let me show you my walking path. Okay, so never mind all the dirt and garbage you see on the floor, but I've got my Crocs on, and we go walking. I'm just in the dining room, now I'm in the kitchen, and come around the corner, and bathroom, back into the front entryway, the living room, and here we are back in the dining room again. So this is my walking path. I hope that I didn't get you all sick. All right, so let's have some truth here. All that funny video aside, let's really get to the truth of the matter. Here's some topics I wanted to talk about. So when we're talking about the difference between weekend eating and weekday eating, for me, it's two different things. So it all starts off on the day of weigh-in, and I think I can go like buck wild, crazy, and eat whatever I want and tell myself I can get back on track, no big deal. But then for me, weigh-in days are Thursday. So Thursday and Friday and Saturday, they kind of all bleed together. And it's usually Sundays when things start getting back on the rails and back on track. So I really have to learn to tell myself, A, if I'm going to do that each week, that I should focus on the positive and say, okay, 4 out of the 7 days I did well. And then I have to say to myself, at what point do I want to switch my thinking? Now, throughout this COVID-19, since the middle of March, I've pretty much stayed the same weight. And I've fluctuated by all means. I've gone up, I've come down, you know, throughout each week. But for the most part, I'm not in a mode where I'm losing weight right now. And I'm okay with that. It's kind of like a realization. It kind of just sinks in. So then you have to tell yourself, well, what am I doing differently now than what I was doing before? And for me, I just find that by being home, I feel comforted. I feel like it's more of a fun time. And it's just time to relax and kind of be relaxed on my eating. And so it's not just the weekends. It's it can bleed in through the week too. And I think that's kind of partly what my problem was this past week for the weigh-in. So I don't want to just blame it on angel food cake, although that was really tasty. But I think for me, it's more of, instead of just having 1 or 2 days that I call a splurge day and eating whatever I want, I've been doing it a little bit longer than that. So how can I change that? Going forward, I can be kind to myself, and I think we all should be kind to ourselves. We're our worst critic, right? And so we already know where the downfall is. If you have people who say, well, I don't know what happened, most times they really do if they take a good, long, honest look at what's been happening with their eating. And that's kind of where I'm at too. So for me, I've got to just keep it to 1 or 2 days and be done with it. Put it to bed, maybe even Saturday night. Put it all to bed and not eat that way the rest of the week. So I think that's going to be my goal going into this next week. And I have to get back to honest tracking. Not just tracking the healthy meals, which I don't know if anybody out there does that, where they track the healthy meals and they somehow absentmindedly forget to track the bad meals too. So tracking everything I put in my mouth. So yeah, it can take a couple extra minutes, but it's not like I'm working in the hospital right now. I have time to track it, so I don't have an excuse not to. And then pre-tracking, trying to figure out what meals can I pre-track and what snacks can I tell myself that are healthy to grab for first because I've already tracked them. See, I've already done the work. So don't undo that work. So I think that's, if I'm really talking truth here, that's what I want to relay to you as far as some of the downfalls that I've saw in myself this week. So leave me a comment down below. Be honest with me. Let me know where you think some of your downfalls were. And then Tell me one way that you're going to be kind to yourself. What's one thing you're going to tell yourself going forward into this week? Nice little self-affirmation. That way I know what I can tell myself too. It might give me some ideas. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Go out there and stay active. I don't know of another activity goal for this week, so if anybody has any ideas, let me know. And maybe we'll see if we can conquer that this coming week. All right, we'll see you guys next week.